Welcome back to another video. If you don't know me, my name is Dawson Haley. I have a lot of different entrepreneurial endeavors, but my biggest one has been Haley Home Services, my remodel construction business. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys the 3 mindset shifts that I made that skyrocketed my business growth. Before I get into these 3 mindset shifts, I do want to share with you that the only reason that I'm able to share this is because I have went through the process. I'm not preaching perfection. That was literally a bug that flew in my mouth. Oh my God. As I was saying before I start this video, I do want to tell you guys that I'm not preaching perfection. I have failed so many times. I'm actually coming out of a big slump, and that's what inspired me to make this video, because throughout this slump, coming out of it, these were 3 mindset shifts that have recently become utterly clear to me. The first mindset shift that I made recently that really helped was going from a broke mindset that I had been living in for a while back to a rich mindset. Normally in my past, I don't think I've really been someone who ever really lives in a broke mindset. I kind of had the idea that I would always be rich. If I spend money, it's going to be coming back to me, having that positive energy flow. But business then got really hard when I moved to Florida, and it wasn't working out the same, and I didn't know what to do. Credit card bills were stacking up, and that had led me to this point just recently. Now I've experienced being really broke, like only having a few dollars to live on and really struggling. I was watching a YouTube video that made me realize, well, of course it's becoming so hard to make money right now because I'm living in a broke mindset. Every day I'm calling myself broke. I'm saying I'm more broke right now than I ever have been before. You can literally go to my last YouTube video and see me say that. When you say things like that, or you can't afford this, that's the energy that you're attracting. How can you possibly attract money into your life when that's what you believe? Once I realized that, I quickly tried to determine what was the best way, or how could I create a money abundant mindset again while still actually being broke. Ultimately, I did some work that led me to be able to get back into my rich mindset, and instantly money started coming my way. It's actually insane how powerful that was. I had this customer, let's call him Rob. Rob and me became close friends, and we were doing a lot of work together. One day we started kind of arguing over money. We had this agreement, and I was really struggling for money, and I was probably in the wrong of asking him for a little more cash, to help out on a 2-hour drive over there. Anyways, we got in this argument. I think we both said harsh things both ways, and I ended up, deciding that even though I really needed that money, this toxic argument over just a little bit of money was what someone in a broke mindset would do. I instantly kind of cut off that job, and connections got cut, and instantly money started coming to me. Over the next few days, boom, I nailed a $3,000 profit paint job. I just went to an estimate that was $20,000 for labor for the tile. Moving on from that, the second mindset shift that I made that really helped was what I call moving from a fixed mindset into a pivot mindset. You might be asking, okay, what exactly is that? A while back, I read a book that was specifically about learning how to pivot in business and the importance of that. For a while now, I realized that I was stuck in the old ways of what I was doing in Colorado. I knew that, okay, I do these certain things, this business runs and is successful. And when I moved to Florida and these things weren't working anymore, I kind of just let that be, and I didn't do anything about it. And I kind of just expected it to get better. But then I remembered the importance of pivoting. If you stay stagnant in your business, in your entrepreneurial journey your whole life, well, your entrepreneurial journey isn't gonna go very far. It's gonna die off pretty quickly. Being able to pivot is absolutely necessary because things will always change. You'll always learn new things, get new information, and from there, you'll have to pivot. Business is a never-ending pivot game. You can't do the same thing and expect different results. If things aren't working, don't say, you can't do it or you're a failure. just how can you pivot a little bit? Because even making the smallest change can be exactly what you need to take off. The third and final mindset shift that I have made is going from a place of ignorance to ownership. Back in Colorado, it had felt really good when I had finally, conquered what was my ultimate goal in life, which was to work for myself. And, it felt like I was pretty successful and I was making more money than I ever had. Then when I moved to Florida and things weren't working out as good because I hadn't yet pivoted, I took a long time to take ownership of that. I was kind of ignorant to the fact. I wanted to still believe that I was successful. I'm not broke. I'm still wealthy, even though I wasn't, So it's really important that you take an honest look at your life and you look at every aspect of it and you make sure that you're taking ownership. Because at the end of the day, where you are right now, what you look like, what your physique looks like, what your bank account looks like, etc. It's all because of you and the decisions that you've made. That's gonna do it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I really hope that you learned something through this period that I've really been struggling for the past little bit. These are 3 mindset shifts that have just become clear to me. And like I said, I'm not preaching perfection because you're gonna go through your own struggles and learn things, but hopefully through watching this video, you can see kind of in ways I've struggled and the mindset shifts that I've been able to take that allowed me to pivot from that place of, stalling in my life and be able to take off and, have motion and see some steps in the right direction.